We have been taught to believe that the best way to achieve our goal is to reason about them carefully and strive continuously to reach them. Unfortunately, in many areas of life, this is terrible advice. Many desirable states such as happiness, attractiveness, spontaneity are best pursued indirectly. The conscious thought and effortful striving can actually interfere with their attainment. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. A good artist lets their intuition take them wherever it wants to. Lao Tzu. Trying too hard on something is wasting time and energy. The rhythm of flow is to be followed by not trying hard on any task. Not forcing on anything means to save effort and energy to use in right time. Others may feel like this is laziness, but they are unknown about the way of doing something without trying. The philosophy of not trying is based on the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, which means action of non-action. Taoism is an ancient Chinese philosophy or religion which emphasizes for living in harmony with Tao, the way. Tao-te Ching is the philosophical literature which presented a way in life intended to restore harmony and tranquility in life. The art of not trying, or so-called Wu Wei, is explained in Tao-te Ching. Effortless action represents the Taoist philosophy of connecting with the natural world, which means striving to make our behavior as inevitable and spontaneous as nature. In simple way, it is like swimming with rather than against currents of water. We are to be like kite, flying with the wind. Principle of not trying invites to respond as per the true demands of situation, which is only possible when we leave away the ego-driving plans. Wu Wei involves letting go of ideals that we may otherwise try to force too violently onto things. It is the way of avoiding hard and harsh attitude, thoughts and actions. Just be yourself. This is the most effective form of action, even though it sounds too simple and usual. Most of the people's concept is that effective ideas should be unique and extraordinary. But in reality, most of the difficulties are solved with the simplest kind of efforts. This incredible perception helps in any odd or unusual times such as practical exams, job interview, public speech, and so on. In any of those moments, just relax, be in natural state and be yourself. Then your actions are effortless and you will get favorable results. But there might arise a question: how to force oneself to be relaxed when nervousness fully covers head? The philosophy of not trying is integral to culture, religion, politics, and economics. That is the reason why some companies are successful than others, some politicians only become president, and some countries have stable economics while many parts of the world are starving still. Obviously, panic situation hits you sometimes, but if you keep on worrying about rising nervousness, then it makes the situation worse. So be calm and increase confidence. Accept who you are and be in natural form to be yourself. This is how the state of effortless performance is achieved by the athletes during sports events, and it applies in other aspects of life as well. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare to compete, everyone will respect you. Lao Tzu, Tao-te Ching. The concept of Wu Wei has similarities to the concept of flow. I have made a separate video on the philosophy of flow, which is based on the Taoist thoughts. You can find link in the description below. Try not to try. Wu Wei literally means to try not to try or non-doing, but it's not about zero action or laziness. In fact, it refers to the progressive form of activity, effortless performance, and unself-conscious state of mind of a person who is optimally active and effective. The person who performs art of not trying feels as if he is doing nothing, while at the same time he is creating a brilliant work of art. This traditional concept of Taoism smoothly negotiates with complex situations and even builds the entire world into a harmonious order. Being in this concept of not forcing is relaxing and enjoying, but in a deeply rewarding way that distinguishes from Scrabble or dull and ordinary pleasures. Do not even push more for getting relaxed, because it is the state which is achieved after leaving whole body and mind upon the control of moment, time, environment and flow. This idea of spontaneous action is focused to conduct effortless activities. Charlie Parker, a Grammy Award-winning jazz saxophonist, said to have advised aspiring musicians, "Don't play saxophone, let it play you." This same openness is also crucial in other performing arts, which fundamentally rely on spontaneity and seemingly effortless responsiveness. A stand-up comedian who is not in zone is not funny, and an actor who is not fully inhabiting his role comes across too artificial, fake, and awkward. The actor should not be trying to think of the lines, add extra expressions, or put extra effort if he wants to achieve natural flow of the act. Effortless effort. The softest in the world surpasses the hardest in the world. What has no substance can penetrate what has no opening. Thereby I know the value of non-action. The value of teaching without words and accomplishing without action is understood by few in the world. Lao Tzu, Tao-te Ching. Here Taoism speaks about passivity, which doesn't mean to surrender, but the patience to wait for the outcome. First of all, there must be the trust on Tao, the way, and how it governs the universe towards harmony. In different conditions of life, the cases which require our attention may not lead to the good outcome, as right things are within flow and no extra attention may require. So what about the emergency situations like accidents, disaster, or saving others' lives? Can't a person put a quick action in the situation? Lao Tzu didn't ask to be quiet in such situations, as Taoism praises humility and compassion. Lao Tzu has further said to be like water, calm, quiet, relaxed and soft, but needs to be reactive in the time of need. He wrote, "Water is fluid, soft and yielding, but water will wear away rock which is rigid and cannot yield. As a rule, whatever is fluid, soft and yielding will overcome whatever is rigid and hard." In another paradox, what is soft is strong. Nature doesn't try to do anything and it doesn't have to force to conquer or take action to sustain itself. Everything happens through non-action. It happens because it is the nature of Earth. The entire universe operates through effortless effort. Observe the natural world to understand the Taoist wisdom of not trying. Then we can surrender ourselves to the flow of life in order to live naturally, freely, and be transformed. Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. Lao Tzu. Thank you for watching.